Thank you and welcome back to HornThrowers. I'm joined by Draconian today. Very excited to listen. Thank you for agreeing to do this doing this with us again. So Under a Godless Veil has been out for a while now. How do you feel the fan reaction to that has been?
Yeah, pretty good, I guess. Yeah. The Draconian fans know they have to wait a while between records, of course, but we take the time to make a very special record for them, so we're not worried about how the fans will perceive the music. Mm-hmm. So it's have been good all around from the fans and from magazines and reviews and things like that.
Oh, definitely, I've been enjoying it. Have you guys sort of felt the same way that it's been a positive reception to the album?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially when we play the songs live, we get a good reaction from the crowd as well. So it's obvious people have listened to it a lot and know the songs and know the lyrics, and so we're really glad to play them live as well. So that's really nice.
Awesome. So obviously, there's been a lot of change in the lineup in the last couple of years. You've returned to the band and you're a new addition to the band. How do you think that's also been received by fans? And has that in any way changed the dynamic of the band? And if it has, how?
Me returning and Heike leaving, I think it's a mixed feelings. Everybody's saying, I'm happy that you're back, and I'm also very sad that Heike left. But what can you do? But it's been positive.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah. Dynamic in the band is really good, and really looking forward to make some new songs with Lisa and present the new songs for the fans. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And I joined the band at the same time as Lisa came back, and it's been a really great time and a good reception from the rest of the band and from the fans. So it's been really nice to start. And we have fun when we play.
Yeah, we do.
Both in the rehearsal space and on stage, and have a good dynamic going. And we, as always, you try to. It's a bit of time to learn how other people react on stage when you look at each other. What does this look mean? Is it you're playing something wrong, or now I get a feeling it's good, and we're starting to get that dynamic going. And then you have to have a few gigs on your belt to be able to do that. So, and that's coming now, I feel. So that's really good. We had a good show yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
We actually started moving around on stage and actually interacting in some kind of way. So,
awesome. So the chemistry's growing, and it's excellent. So the lyrically and musically, like Draconian invoke like this kind of like real like gothic, like dark romanticism in the music. I know that you've like obviously like sampled people like Alan Watts and things like that in the music. What do you draw on, like generally speaking, like when writing the Draconian's music, like for that kind of like lyrical inspiration and just an inspiration in general for the kind of like feelings you're trying to convey, like in literature, films, anything like that?
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, who writes most of the music, and Anders writes the lyrics, of course. For me, inspiration is can be anything. It can be just a feeling, or just when it comes to music, I tend to get influenced by like more ambient music, film scores and such. Yeah. And for Anders, the whole romanticism comes from way back. He used to read all those poetries, and it's been a big part of his life. And then he has a very good way to introduce them into his own songs and get inspired by them in a very good way.
Yeah, like absolutely that poetry movement with like Keats and Shelley and things like that. It's like it's kind of like a wealth of material that you can draw from. It's pretty cool.
And using samples from well-known poems by great authors is like just like an homage or something.
Yeah, and philosophers as well, like as with Alan Watts and things like that. And kind of obviously more down a spiritual route with that. But do you have anything in the works, like currently, like a new album, anything that you're preparing? Because obviously the previous album was 2020, it came out. Is there any new material on the horizon?
Yeah, of course it is. I started writing some songs 2 years ago maybe. So I have a bunch of demos at home, and you just have to like finish them and go into recording studios and make a new album. But I have written music for almost an whole album, I guess.
That's awesome. A vague time estimate on when it might possibly?
5 years this year.
Sometime in the next 5 years.
Next 2 years. Of course.
Okay, awesome. No, I really look forward to hearing from it. And thank you for agreeing to do this and be on the show.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
for having
much.
us.
Thank you very much.